Hi, is Harry here?
Oh, I'm sorry, he went to go pick up... sorry, I get the names mixed up.
Michael?
Andrew, I think.
Oh, right, can I,
Oh yeah, of course, sorry.
Thanks. I'm Lucy.
Megan. Help yourself if you want.
Did you make this?
Some of it.
Sorry, it's just I'm allergic to dairy. Brings me out welts.
Sounds ugly.
Yeah. So have these got any...
Well, not in the filling, but the cases were from a packet, so...
Could you just get the packet? I don't want to be in pain, but, you know.
Welts.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks fine.
Cool. Do you mind if I just looked at the packets?
I can read.
I just like to be careful.
So, how long did the welts last?
Depends. Maybe a week. Depends on how long if I realise. Like, if I take an antihistamine straight away, it's not too bad. But yeah, see? May contain traces of dairy.
Traces?
Oh, it means just a little bit.
I know what traces means.
Thanks for that. I know it seems a pain, but I just have to be careful. So have you been here long?
I came last night.
How are you finding it all?
I don't know what you mean.
Are you enjoying it?
No, not really. Are you?
Well, it's different, isn't it?
Why?
You know, this here is my place.
Not anymore, it's not.
Okay.
I know you used to go out.
What?
You and Harry, I know you used to go out.
He told you that?
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
It was a while ago.
Yeah, it was.
Where are you from?
I'm sorry?
Your English is very good. South Africa, right?
No, I'm from Honiton. Here, in Honiton, I was born here.
Oh, but you went away?
No. These are good, by the way.
Oh, shit.
What?
You're not the exchange student, are you?
No.
Oh, it's just... Harry said his parents were having an exchange student for the summer.
Yeah, well, that's next month.
So, you were...
Harry's girlfriend.
I'm so sorry. He didn't say anything about...
Yeah, well, I don't suppose he did.
No, I knew he had a girlfriend, just not about tonight. I mean, I didn't know you'd be here tonight.
Sorry about that.
No, it's great. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Sorry, such a dick sometimes.
That'll be them.
Yep.
Somebody order pizza? Ooh. Hi, Lucy.
Hey again.
So you've met then, Megan? Lucy?
Exchange student.
You said your parents were having an exchange student.
Well, yeah, after summer.
It's almost summer.
Summer means after May.
Well, I didn't know that.
Oh, did you make food?
Oh no, she just brought a few,
I told you I was making food.
I thought you meant like crisps or something.
Sorry.
Nah, it's great. The more the better. No, come on. I didn't know. How was I meant to know?
Because I told you?
Andrew, this is Megan, Harry's girlfriend.
Yeah, I know. We met last night.
We had to have pizza. It's an Alex thing.
Yeah, it's alright. It's fine. I mean, she can't eat it anyway.
What?
She's got this dairy thing and brings her out these ugly welts.
Hold the phone. buffalo mozzarella.
And Dominos.
Rico was working, I bought the cheese at Waitrose.
Thanks, that's very sweet.
Yeah, he's like that.
Well, shall we eat? No point in letting it get cold.
Wait, well, what about the others?
Oh, it's only Michael, a bitch about the pizza anyway.
Didn't you get him something special at Waitrose?
So, Lucy, when did you come out?
This morning, I fly back up Monday. Got an exam Wednesday.
I thought your parents moved.
Yeah, they're on North Tyneside. Dad got this thing in his head that if he sold up, he could move somewhere cheap and invest in difference in augmented reality.
What did your mum say about that?
That is, reality's already augmented.
So, what are you saying?
How's it like to stay here?
I thought everyone was staying here.
Yeah, if you want, like, later on if driving's not an option.
Can I talk to you in the kitchen for a moment, please?
Sure, yeah, let me just grab another piece of pizza. Do you want some?
I'm fine.
Okay.
She seems nice.
I so did not know who she was.
Weird, sort of funny.
Where you're sitting?
Best seat in the house. His parents away then?
Yeah, the weekend. Might not be a good idea to stay.
You could always grab a taxi with me. Did you see Flossie there?
I know, right?
You hadn't heard she was going to be...
No.
She didn't talk to anyone.
Michael went over. I saw him.
She didn't come to us.
I guess she feels bad.
She should feel bad.
Did you talk to Alex's parents?
Yeah. They seem better, I think.
More pleased to see us.
Yeah. I think his father was glad to have a chance to speak.
It was nice though.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
I haven't heard that much from you.
It's been busy up there, you know. What about you?
Yeah. Busy.
Michael's lovely.
He is?
Going over, to talk to Flossie. I saw her looking at me, but I just looked down, pretended to be reading the headstone, but he just went right over.
Was this a mistake?
What?
This. Coming back here. Part of me just wants to stop thinking about it. I just want my life to be up more than this. Is that awful?
No, it isn't.
It's like, I always used to love thinking about my past. Like my childhood and that. You know, it was like, a blanket, you know? A warm, comfortable blanket. And sometimes you just want to go and snuggle into it. The smells and the songs and the jokes. It used to be my favourite thing. Getting together with people and talking shit about the past. But now, well now it's like the blanket's been brought in off the line before it was properly dry. And even though it feels the same, it's got that smell, you know, that never goes away. And you just can't get properly comfortable because you can't ignore the smell. Does that make any sense?
You lost me at the blanket, to be honest.
Yeah, not my best metaphor.
Started well.
I called Alex a bad smell, practically. This is why I didn't say anything today. Was I this bad at the funeral?
I don't think people remember what other people are like at funerals.
I got pretty drunk at the reception. That's not right. I don't think you call it a reception.
Oh, wait.
Whatever it was. I got pretty drunk. Now when I see his parents, they're always polite, but they have this look on their face, like I said something they can't quite forgive. Do you remember? Do you remember what I said?
Yeah. I took notes. I have them on my phone somewhere.
Just get better friends. I think he still loves you.
Who?
Harry.
It was just a school thing.
Okay.
Promise me you won't say stuff like that when he's in the room.
Stuff like what?
He's got a little thing for Flossie. I said it.
I really haven't.
Oh, you were talking about me, weren't you?
Yeah, that's all we talk about.
So, how's Megan?
She says it, Megan.
She's not here.
She's making dessert.
How long are we staying?
As long as you like. Do you have to leave?
Oh, no, I was just wondering how long you were staying.
He has a blanket that needs airing.
Did you see Flossie then?
Yeah, you talked to her?
Never talking to that bitch again.
Maybe she had her reasons.
Well, we all had our reasons, but we didn't all just run away.
It's complex. Give her a chance.
Why should I?
Harry.
What? If I never see her again, it will be too soon.
That's harsh, mate.
Very. Hi guys.
Oh, Mikey, you made it!
Look what I found. Hey.
Flossie. It's great to see you. It's been a while.
Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Megan, the au pair.
Right. Flossie,
Oh, she's my girlfriend.
are you allowed to do that?
Like date the au pair? I mean, I didn't actually know you had an au pair, let alone.
She's
you know,
not. She's just joking.
Well, actually, I'm an exchange student.
I did apologise.
I feel like I've missed something.
Quite a lot, actually.
You can stay the night. Everyone's staying the night.
Oh yeah, I might just
Oh, you did not get fucking Dominos.
See what I did there?
Well, this is what they moaned about the entire night.
What night?
And that was the ball.
The night Alex died?
I know that.
I mean, seriously, look at that shit. This is their thin crust, and it's not thin or crusty. The sauce is the worst kind of salty shit. The toppings are clumped down, the cheese is tasty.
Mozzarella isn't a tasty cheese.
Mine is.
Oh, really? Let's try.
Okay, never do that again.
There's plenty more of it in the box.
That's my point.
See, your argument would hold more weight if it wasn't for the fact that you then go on to champion Pizza Hut, which I think it is well established is total shit.
I'm not denying it's shit. At £6 a pizza, it'd be unreasonable to expect anything else. But what I'm saying is there are degrees of cheap shittiness, and Pizza Hut.
Provided the pizza that you brought to the after prom, and how much of it did we eat?
People were doing other things. We were getting changed. We were trying to find out.
Whereas a mere 3 hours later, Domino's arrives, and there's not so much as a crust left.
3 hours later, and we're 3 hours more pissed and a whole lot less choosing.
And yet, still nobody ate the Pizza Hut.
Or told you they loved you.
And anyway, my pizza got left in your room, which you had locked half an hour.
Oh, just eat a piece. Eat a piece now and tell me it's any worse than Pizza Hut.
You got vegetarian. I'm vegetarian now.
Seriously?
Tried to what?
Sorry?
You said he had the door locked while he tried to...
Did I? Oh, I don't know. Sorry. So, this is awful.
You're eating the crust.
I'm a vegetarian.
The crust is hardly the fairest indicator.
If the crust is bad, the pizza's bad.
Oh, that's a rule, is it?
It's a law.
Alex's father took the video.
Not video.
The video me and Harry made immediately. You know the one with Alex in it? I offered it to his father at the funeral, but he didn't want it. And then last week he emailed me asking if I could bring it on today, and then he took it.
I liked his speech today. You know, it was a good speech. He looked better.
Do you have the video? We should play it.
Oh, no, sorry, it was on flash drive.
Shame.
Actually, this is gonna sound so weird. Look, I know that I railed on you all, and I'm so sorry. You know, I can't begin to properly explain it, but, you know, I had a heap of photos from prom, you know, from the whole night, and I made up little photo albums for you all.
That's really sweet of you.
Oh, I didn't know, I didn't make
I
them
don't
one.
think that's okay, it's fine.
Could I get them out now? Would that that be okay?
Yeah, cool.
Thanks.
This is amazing. Thank you.
It's the least I could do.
I've forgotten about Jade's dress.
I haven't.
Who's that?
Oh, that's Alex.
Where? Which face are you looking at?
Second page.
That's him after they tried to get served at the shop.
They did get served.
They didn't. They asked for ID.
Heidi had an ID, but the hotel staff took it away.
Who told you that?
Alex did.
Who was his date?
Who?
Alex's date. Who was his date to the ball?
Flossie was.
Oh, sorry, it's just that you're not in any pictures with him.
I mean, I took most of them, so.
Oh, yeah.
There's the evidence. Look, Pizza Hut, box open, pizza untouched.
Maybe it's only just been opened.
Oh, open the box and pose for the photo, yeah?
Sorry. I don't know if that was okay. I mean, it felt okay.
No, it should be there.
Where?
Last page.
Well, what's that?
Oh, that's Michael. That's the mini skip that they jumped into. That's him climbing out.
And that's how he died, right?
Not then. 3 of them went out to the balcony to do it, but only Michael and Sam did it.
And then later he went back by himself?
Look, I don't want to be rude. I'd just rather not have to explain this to you right now.
That is kind of rude.
It's just, you know.
How's that dessert?
Well, I just put it in the oven and once I take it out, it's going to need to cool down.
I thought you might want to check on it.
You fucking check on it.
Oh, here's a good one of us.
No. I mean, look at the suit. They don't tell you that. They don't say it's going to look like used tinfoil after 8 hours of partying in it.
Oh, look at my hair. God, that's awful. They don't tell you it's going to look like that when you're paying at the hairdressers.
Should have worn a hat. Michael, are there any photos of you in that hat?
I couldn't find any. I couldn't find any of Michael at all.
Yeah, where were you all night?
In your room?
Yeah, like we believe that. Who was the lucky lady?
Oh, come on, Mike. You were all friends here. Who was it, Jade?
After the jump, I went to go and take a shower because there was some filthy shit in there, and yours was the only empty room, and then I couldn't get out.
You never told me you were.
Doesn't matter.
How'd you get locked in a shower?
I wasn't. It was stupid. I've got to take my clothes through with me. My clean clothes are back in my room, but I didn't want to walk back through his room. You know.
Without your clothes on.
Right.
Who would have seen?
Whoever was in the room.
Oh.
Who was in the room?
I don't know. I just heard people. They probably came and went, but I didn't want to look.
I didn't know you were so shy.
But it was Harry's room. You would have needed a key in a hotel, right?
I jumped between the balconies.
But you had a key.
Sure.
So it must have been you that he had.
Well, yeah, probably.
Who did you go to the ball with?
Lucy, I told you this.
Well, you told me you broke up before the ball.
Well, yeah, we had, but then we'd already bought the tickets and we decided it would be easier to go together.
We decided.
You agreed.
I told him I'd go with him, so long as he could go the whole night without mentioning getting back together again. I'd had enough of hearing about it and I just wanted one night to enjoy myself.
How did that go?
Domino's, 3 boxes open, all of them empty. Coincidence? I think not.
That's later in the night.
Wait, so you couldn't go out the bathroom because Harry and Lucy were in the room? That's right, isn't it?
Okay, can we stop doing this, please?
I'm not doing anything, I just...
Can we just put the albums away? Look, I'm sorry, these are great, they really are, but I just don't think this is the right time and place to be looking at them.
Would you like me to leave the room?
It's just getting weird, okay? I can't explain that.
So you can talk to me like this?
Sorry, maybe we should just...
Do you want some help in the kitchen?
Well, we could get on our hands and knees and scrub the floors.
Well, you could go and get us some glasses for drinks and there's some food in the fridge downstairs if you don't mind.
Delighted.
Well, that was fucking rude.
I think she was trying to help you.
Yeah, that worked, didn't it? She stayed pissed off for weeks, you know.
Yeah, got yourself keeper there.
Was you? You were the reason I couldn't get out of the shower.
I don't care, there was nothing to hear.
Okay.
And you're right.
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I've thought about it, of course I have, but, you know, it's different. Just seeing it, it's different.
We could just stop. Harry, where's the music?
No, no. I want to look. I want to remember it all. I mean, I want to remember it, but then at the same time, I just want to forget.
It wasn't your fault.
You know.
It wasn't anybody's fault.
But if I just
Don't.
checked... Why? Why not?
Because we've all got 100 things we wish we'd either said or done that might have made it different.
If I just looked at my phone.
And if I hadn't jumped, and if George hadn't dared us, and if Heidi hadn't brought the whiskey, and if we'd gone for a walk when Chrissy suggested it. It's not about you. Doing this makes it about you, and you don't get to do that.
I said I'd bring tequila when I didn't want to. I said I'd keep an eye on him, and then, like usual, I spent most of the night just ignoring him.
He knew that. He didn't care. He was happy as.
You're eating that.
I'm not allowed.
You don't like it.
I'm punishing myself.
It's got meat on it.
Saturday exemption.
Okay, clear the table, drinking game.
No, we're talking.
Album's out, glass is filled. Megan and Harry, you're a team and I'm the judge.
What's the game?
Where's Wally? Don't get it. Right, okay, so Wally is Petra Roebuck. Look, I swear, every second photo I took, she's in it somewhere, and I don't remember her being at prom.
Oh my god, you're right!
No,
look.
that was closed.
Oh, sorry.
So, when I say go, you will turn to the first page, and then the first person to find Petra / Wally calls it. If the sighting is confirmed, they get to promote the drinker.
Okay, game on.
Everybody in?
So ready.
Prepare to die.
And first page only. On my word. Go!
Wally, I've already got it.
You didn't call
I
it.
have my hand up.
Where is it? Which photo?
Top right, she's sitting by the pot plant.
Oh, yeah.
So it's mine, right? You're the judge.
I can't confirm it now, can I? Because Harry has already called it.
Can we just confirm how we call it? Do we shout out or put our hand up?
Oh, shout, definitely.
Well, you did make that very clear.
So, that one's a practice round.
You're actually a bit of a shit judge.
And I hold grudges, so, you know. Page 2, go!
Wally,
Where is she?
top photo. That's her with her back to us by the lips. You can see her red shirt. She was the only one there with a red shirt.
You're
That's
right.
not her.
No, she's right. Call your victim.
Michael.
Or have you given up drinking too?
It's Saturday.
Oh. Okay, page 3, and what are you...
I know what she looks like.
Well, if you told me she was
I
wearing a
showed
red
you a
shirt.
photo.
Go!
Wally, bottom photo, left-hand corner, holding a beer bowl.
That's Chris.
Bullshit!
Drink again!
No, show me where she is first. I don't see her.
Yeah, I don't think she's on that page.
Oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah, when you're losing.
Okay, page 4, and go!
Wally!
Okay, where?
Ask Megan. They're a team, they both have to know.
The bottom photo, she's holding the... No, she's behind the person holding the dress.
She's right, choose your victim.
Well, Michael's keen.
How about Lucy? I choose Lucy.
I don't think it's your call. Flossie asked me.
What does it matter?
I'm staying here too tonight, remember? So how drunk you managed to get her is irrelevant.
Okay, not even a little bit funny.
Well, I'm glad we agree.
I don't want Harry, ever, under any circumstances. But 1 year ago this week, one of my very best friends died beside a hotel miniscape. And today, I stood in the cold wind and cried over his grave. So I happen to think that gives me the right to get just a little bit drunk if I want to. Do you have a problem with that?
Not with that. No.
And you didn't even know him.
Next page, please.
Page 5, go!
Middle photo on the sofa holding the pizza.
He didn't say Wally. You have to call Wally.
It isn't Wally. It's Alex.
So?
He's holding pizza.
Yeah, everybody is.
Look at the box on the ground. It's Dominos.
Yeah, that was the point of the photos, to piss off Michael. You know, it was my idea, everyone enjoying this pizza.
You said that the Dominos came later.
It did.
So what's he doing there? He died before 1:30. The police said he died before 1:30.
So this is a ghost. This is a photo of a ghost then, is it?
No, he was alive when the pizza came.
What time did that text get sent to you?
1:25 a.m.
What was the text?
from Alex, telling me he was about to do the bin jump and that I should go out the front and let him back in.
And then he never arrived. Sorry, that must have been awful.
No, I didn't see the text. I left my phone in my room and then later I went to bed without checking it. And then we were woken by the police after the men emptying the bin found him.
So maybe this is a photo at 1:15.
We didn't even get to the hotel till midnight. Remember? They usually shut the doors at 12, but they shut them at 1 a.m. especially for us. And then Heidi must have come in after that, because she had to get past the hotel security and they confiscated the alcohol.
And then it was after that we went back to my room for that whole seance thing.
And it wasn't until the end of that people started bitching about Pizza Hut, and you disappeared and everyone was trying to find you. No, that bit was taken later. Way later.
So, what are you saying?
Nothing. I don't know. No, I'm not saying anything.
He looks happy.
Okay, so perhaps he jumped, didn't miss, and then went out to try again, or he went out to do it, bailed, and then tried again later.
Well then why wouldn't he have told me? If he thought I got his text, he would have thought I was still out there waiting for him.
Perhaps he went down and checked and saw you weren't there.
Okay, let's not do this, okay?
Why not?
I'd rather not.
Maybe I want to.
I don't think you understand.
Well, obviously not. That's the point. That's why I want to talk about
What's it gonna do? It's not gonna bring him back. Okay, he is still dead.
You think I don't know that?
But she's right. Maybe we should just... I don't know. Maybe we should just not talk about it.
I can't not think about it.
Are you all insane? You have to go to the police with this.
What?
The police have to know.
What, so they can change the time of death on a document nobody's ever going to read?
So they can see if it's important.
It's not important. It's just time.
Well-
1:30 or 2:30, what difference does it make?
Maybe the time of death makes a difference to the cause of death.
The cause of death was because he jumped off a balcony and missed a bin. And this hasn't got anything to do with you. So I think it'd be better if you just didn't say anything.
Was it easy to miss the bin? Did anyone ask that question? You jumped. Was it easy to miss the bin?
No. The bin was directly beneath the balcony. Sorry, that's the truth. It was almost impossible to miss the bin.
Do you see? If we keep talking, we are going to say things that can't be unsaid.
So you mean maybe he deliberately jumped to miss?
Shut the fuck up!
Why should I?
Because you don't know anything about this.
Well, I know that none of this makes any sense.
Then it doesn't make sense, okay? Let's just leave it.
Why didn't you tell the police?
Tell them what?
They interviewed us. They interviewed all of us. So why didn't you tell the police how hard it would have been to miss the bin?
I was in shock and they would have been out to look for themselves.
Okay, so to them it wasn't that difficult to understand.
But he told you they thought he was going to jump. Because that's what he told you, but now we know that he didn't. How is that not important?
Where are you going?
I can't handle this shit. I'm sorry. I just can't.
So you're going to run away? Again?
Okay. I hoped that I'd never have to say this. You know, I promised myself that I would never say this.
You don't have to say anything.
You know how I had a brother? And 5 years ago, he died in a car crash.
Yeah.
Police weren't so sure it was an accident. They thought, maybe Duncan had driven off the road deliberately. They said that that was more consistent with the evidence at the scene. You know, if you lose control, you brake and you steer out of it, fall asleep, your foot comes off the accelerator. But if you want to crash, you run straight and keep the speed up.
You never told us.
Never told anyone.
It's awful.
We told ourselves that it was just a terrible accident. You know, the other police officer investigating said that it was inconclusive. There was nothing to be gained from investigating. That it would always be inconclusive. That it was better for us if we just kept thinking of it as this horrible accident. You know, she was very kind. That's what we tried to do. But the thing is, once that's been said, never be unsaid. You know, you can pretend that you've forgotten about it, but you can't forget about it. It's always there. Maybe I had forgotten. You know, I'd forgotten that it was there. Anyway, so was Mum and Dad, I think. But then there was Alex. I couldn't handle it. And I couldn't trust myself not to tell you why I couldn't handle it. Because then you'd have to go through what I had to go through. Uncertainty. And the blame. And the cold, remorseless guilt. I'm understood. You know, she organised it all for me. A gap year, a job in New Zealand, the visas and everything. She made me promise not to contact you. Not to try and explain. You saw his parents today. You saw how they managed to cling onto the world with their fingernails. And how centimetre at a time they're dragging themselves back towards some sort of peace. You do this. You even raise the possibility that it wasn't an accident. That's the end of it, woman. I promise you, they never come back from that. The hope never returns to their eyes. So, no, you can't tell the police. It would be an act of unimaginable cruelty. Okay, Harry, tell her. her what Alex's parents were once like. Tell her how far.
They've still got to travel.
She's right.
Of course she's right.
It's convenient, don't you think?
Get out! Just get out and don't come back!
Yeah, it's not your call!
Harry, tell her to get out!
Why?
What do you mean, why? You heard her.
I agree with Flossie. We have to make sure Alex's parents never hear of this. But maybe the only way for us to do that is for us to be sure there's nothing here to discover. Maybe the thing to do now, talk about it, try to work it out.
There's nothing to work out.
Yeah, you two want to believe that, and so do I, but it's not going to make it true.
Do you see what happens?
You know about me and Harriet. I mean, if I knew it would have affected him like that, I never would have gone on
Don't.
a stupid date.
Don't even have this conversation. Okay, I promise you. It's poison.
So why don't you talk about the other possibility then?
Maybe we should just take a moment first. Okay, I think... Megan, why don't we come into the kitchen?
Oh, don't touch me!
Okay, I just...
You want me to get out? You get it. And I'm going. I'm going to the kitchen so you can all talk about things that I can't understand. Like how some of Alex's so-called friends don't want to hear about the possibility that someone could have killed him.
She's been under a bit of pressure lately.
Talk to her.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
I'll go.
Is it possible?
What?
You know, that somebody...
No.
If...
No, the police investigated it. They said that he jumped and missed the bin. We can't do this.
But we only thought that because I got his text. But now we know he didn't jump then.
No, we don't know that. Maybe he jumped, succeeded, and tried again.
It was filthy in there. In the photo he was wearing the same clothes, everybody would have noticed.
But we don't know that he didn't.
So, doesn't that make Megan right? Is this what the police meant to decide?
What about Flossie?
Well, yeah, there is that too. We have to think of Alex's parents.
No. No, that's not what I meant. I meant... Shit, I shouldn't say it.
Yeah, you should.
If she knows something. What if that's the reason she doesn't want us to go to the police? I mean, who disappeared off the face of the earth the next day? Is that so crazy?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
There was no one there who would have wanted to hurt Alex.
Well, we weren't the only people in the hotel.
Flossie would have come back here, and she would have included that photo.
Maybe she didn't notice.
If you killed someone, you'd be careful about the photos you chose.
You wouldn't even do a photo album.
I'm not saying Flossie killed him.
Excuse me?
Nothing. It's getting ridiculous. Let's leave it.
You seriously think I could have killed him?
No, I just said that. I just said you
Then
did.
why did we even need to say it?
I just said that... No, fuck it. I didn't say anything.
Is that right? Boy who was stuck in the shower all night so that conveniently nobody saw you, ever.
You're saying I'm lying!
I'm saying you're hiding something!
Okay, sure I am hiding something, but it's got nothing to do with this.
Maybe you should let us be the judge of that. Or the police, that's their job, right?
5 minutes ago you were saying we couldn't go to the police.
5 minutes ago, I didn't know that I was being accused of murder.
Nobody said that.
Although maybe you'd like to explain why you're being so aggressive all of a sudden.
You tried being accused of killing your best friend. You bet. I'm being aggressive.
Nobody accused you of that.
Nobody accused anybody of that.
But what are you hiding?
About what?
About the shower. What are you hiding?
Nothing relevant.
So we're not talking about this then.
I just think, what's to gain?
What if someone killed
Nobody
Alex?
killed Alex.
You know that for sure.
30 minutes ago, if anybody had even suggested that, you'd have said that they were out of their mind. What's actually changed since then?
No. But Michael said he heard something in the shower. And we don't know what it is. So, I'm sorry, but we should talk about this.
We're not going to talk about this. We're going to go to the police.
Can you not say we, please? There's no we. You're not part of this?
You're just going to sit there and not say that to me.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to know what to do without me having to ask. I want you to behave like someone who's more interested in his current relationship than some slut who dumped him back in high school.
So, slut is a word you use to mean woman I don't like. What are you, a man?
That would explain Harry's reluctance. Sorry. Joke. Bad joke. Gee.
We're not going to the police. Okay, we can't do that to his parents. Not unless we've got a very good reason to, and we don't.
The fact that none of this makes sense is a very good reason.
Vote. We vote. And whatever the majority decides, we go with.
We're not doing this by a vote. We're doing what's right.
We again?
I'm in the wrong. Get used to it.
You weren't in the room a year ago.
Yeah, like if you I wasn't.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm still not ready to decide. I want to know more first.
Let it go.
So, that's your vote?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Well, that's 2 for let it go.
Well, you'll know what I think.
Michael?
Okay. I'm with her. I think we owe it to him to at least tell someone.
No, but what about...
I know that.
That's 2 each.
Thought you didn't want to do this by vote.
Might just be about to have my mind changed.
Andrew?
I still want to know more before I decide. What? For the last year, I've been living with not knowing what might have happened if I just looked at my phone. Do you know what that's like? The guilt of not knowing if somehow it was your fault. By just not checking your phone. By not going on a stupid date. It could have made all the difference. It's the 2 things constantly on my mind. And that might be that none of it matters. I think I have a right to ask.
Ask what?
Michael, what did you hear in the shower?
Okay. Fuck it. Sorry, Lucy. Sorry, Harry.
You told me that you
I don't know what you thought you heard, but we were just talking, okay?
Arguing.
About
Maybe
what?
for some of it. No.
I didn't hear it all. But Harry was... He was definitely asking Lucy to reconsider. Lucy didn't want to. She just wanted to get back out to the party. It got... I almost went out. If I'd had more than a towel to wear, I suppose I should have gone out.
Is that all?
You still in love with her?
Can we just keep some of that in question, please?
It's not much. No offence, Harry, we all knew you were still hoping to get back with her. That wasn't a secret.
He didn't know that she was going to Birmingham. That's when I remember he really lost it.
Lost her how?
It was hard to say.
I'm asking her.
He didn't hit me. I wasn't frightened, I was just annoyed. He told me he wouldn't mention it, and then I was spending half the night in this room going through the same old shit.
That's nothing. Should have just said.
Didn't feel like any of my business.
What's your vote?
We leave it. It's nothing. You're right. We can't do that to his parents. I can't do that to his parents. So unless anyone can think of anything that's relevant, good with that.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I know this is difficult for you, but let us have this. Eh? It's our thing. Okay? Tomorrow it's over and we move on. But tonight, let us have this.
I'll get the cutlery.
I slept with him.
Who?
Alex?
When?
You want a list?
Well, you didn't look surprised.
Well, it's old history. I'm not. I'm pleased. I'm pleased for Alex. Why wouldn't you be pleased for Alex?
I think you knew. Andrew asked if there was anything else we knew that was relevant. I think that's relevant.
I didn't know.
It wasn't just me going to Birmingham. Alex was too. Ever since Mr. Beckett changed our seating in science last year, things changed. We talked more than we had ever talked before about our life plans, our goals. They just aligned. I was set on going to Birmingham, as you all knew, and when he told me it's one of his choices, we just clicked. We decided we were going to be in the same hostel. I remember, after that simple seating change, the nights we'd spend talking on the phone, the hours we'd spend speaking about how we had our entire lives ahead of us. I was at his when the prospectus came through, and then he was at mine when my letter of acceptance came through. I don't think I'd ever felt so happy. You don't lose those memories, even when someone... He was unique. You all knew that, but what we had was special. I hadn't been able to tell anybody that. And I had to stand there at the funeral and listen to everybody talk about poor Harry and Andrew losing their best friend, when I had lost the first person I'd ever been in love with.
Thanks a lot.
So he was happy.
What?
He seemed so happy. And he was. He was properly happy.
Thanks.
Too happy to jump. And the bin was hard to miss.
You haven't asked the question.
What?
The question. You haven't asked the question you have to ask.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You haven't asked her if she slept with him while she was still with you.
Well, I don't want to know. What good would it do me asking? I don't want to ask. It's old history.
It's just what we do. We just ask questions like this. It's what we do.
Well, I'm not.
Because you already knew.
When I told you about Birmingham, that's when you got angry. Did he tell you? Did Alex tell you he was going? And then when I told you, that's when you made the connection. Did you?
This is just crazy talk. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Guys, what are you trying to say?
I'm not saying anything. It's not for us to say. Well, the police do have to know.
Why?
Just so they can see if it's important. And if you've got nothing to hide, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Your call, son.
I don't think it should be a phone call.
Should be you and me. We're the ones I need to talk to.
And me too, I suppose.
I'm sorry. Come on, man. You do the same. You know you would.
Okay, sure. I've got nothing to hide. I don't think this changes anything. But they'll go to Alex's parents. I didn't do anything, okay? But it will destroy them. I don't see why that doesn't matter to you all.
they were happy. You know, they were making plans to study together. Hearing that, it's not going to hurt them.
You've changed your tone.
I haven't. It's fine. They'll be fine.
Okay, well, thank you guys. I'm glad to know what my friends truly think of me. It's a truly great feeling. Thank you.
Is it still okay if we go together?
Yeah, I'll go call the taxi.
I can give you a lift. I need to get going anyway.
So now you're all just going to leave me.
I'll stay.
Thank you. Seriously, thank you.
I can leave on the couch.
Do you need help with food?
We've got it.
Okay. Thanks.
So I don't even get a hug. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, this is weird.
You're sorry. It was an accident. Honestly. We got into a fight. They had been together while we... That's why she broke up with me. Because they decided to go north together. It wasn't jealousy. Not so much anyway. I'd known Alex his whole life. He'd known me his. I guess you could say I loved him. That night for me wasn't about love. No, not really. It was about closure. You're all supposed to have this one last hurrah, and then bam, off to uni, trying reluctantly to stay in contact with everyone whilst the rest of your life unfolds underneath your feet without you really having much of a say. So when I found out my friend, my best friend, the one whose skateboard I fell off when I was 6, the one I'd had my first sleepover with, the one who I told all my secrets to. When I found out he'd been, well, you'll know. I wasn't angry. I was fucking furious. But I didn't go in there to hurt him. No. I went to call him on. That was all. I pushed him, I guess. And he hit at me. And we wrestled. ended up on the balcony, and I can't tell you how he fell. I don't know how he fell. I just remember looking down. Not looking down at him, but just looking down. You know? Down into this dark hole. This bottomless hole. And I've been falling ever since.